What is she? I just hit him 90 white!
One of the most influential faces in Fortnite, from dominating tournaments and uploading super viral content to then suddenly disappearing. Where did he go? To answer this, we need to go back to the very beginning. Kyle Mongraal Jackson has been playing video games his entire life, playing games such as Halo and Call of Duty competitively when he was only 9 years old. Even at this early age, he showed incredible talent, topping many public leaderboards. It was at this time that the Battle Royale genre began, taking the gaming world by storm, and Mongraal, already excelling, jumped into H1Z1 and later PUBG, honing his skills as one of the most aggressive and dominant fraggers on any island. While in the early days of Fortnite, most players saw building as a bit of a novelty, throwing up a wall and blocking a few shots, or building a 1x1 to camp in, Mongraal recognized its truer potential. He began to change how people saw and played Fortnite. However, in the early days, this was often met with ridicule rather than respect, and in the beginning, many people actually made fun of Mongraal for how he played.
What the f, man? My f***ing 90's a bot, man.
And viewers often said he was trying too hard and he was doing too much, a lot of professionals even thinking that building and editing as much as he did was only to style on bots. Mongraal didn't care. He continued to hone his skills and quickly became one of the best builders in the game. He would upload highlights and stream all his games and very quickly began to get a lot of attention.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Aggro on me!
He would even do an interview with the BBC in April of 2018, one of the biggest news publishers in the world, highlighting his introduction into competitive gaming and incredible skill at Fortnite. Tyler Jackson is so good at Fortnite that he's been signed to play with a team of professional gamers. Mongraal's reputation and subsequently his content was booming by the end of 2018. He was averaging over 7,000 viewers on Twitch, pulling in millions of views on every YouTube video, and created some of the most memorable content on early Fortnite.
Oh! What a Thanos in the end. Sing, 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 sing.
Hey, GG's bro. Good fight, man. I really like having a balanced fight. GG.
Everything was looking up for Mongraal. He began to become one of the most feared and respected players in the game. Those who originally made fun of him began to realize he was the future of Fortnite. This was before the days of cash cups and FNCSs. He would upload videos of him dropping 30 to 40 bombs in matches, as well as popping off in scrims. But how could you truly prove you are the best? The best there was in a tournament, the single week that had the entire community watching, Friday Fortnite, a 2v2 kill race, and no one was better at dropping big games than Mongraal. There was, however, only one thing that could stop Mongraal: his age. At this point in Fortnite, the competitive age limit was 16. He was only 13 going on 14, meaning he could not compete in any of the skirmishes or official Fortnite tournaments, left to continue grinding pub kill race and smaller third-party tourneys. Mongraal did not let this stop him. He could take any chance to prove he had what it took to be on top, often challenging the biggest pros to 1v1s. The pro community was waiting and even fearing the day when players like Mongraal, Mr. Savage and Benji Fishy and so many more could be unleashed into official tournaments. And they didn't have to wait much longer. Not only would Fortnite announce that they would be lowering the age limit to compete to 13, they would reveal the biggest online tournament in gaming history, the Fortnite World Cup.
Dead. On the back!
This was everything Mongraal had been waiting for, the chance to finally prove he was the best of the best, and it didn't take long. Alongside me too, they would place second in the first week of duos, qualifying themselves straight to the New York. However, despite incredible duo placements in the qualifiers, was struggling in solos. When the final week of solos came around, he had one final chance to make it, a lot of people counting him out. With one final game, he pulled off one of the greatest clutches in Fortnite history.
Just ahead, just out of sight. Does the player see him? I don't think so. The drop in. Gets the shot off and gets the elimination. Mongraal literally putting on a clinic of why you need to pay attention to what's going on.
Everybody,
are you kidding?
Just fell.
Picks up 3 balls.
Launchpad, he's gonna launch pad off. Oh my goodness, are you serious? 13 eliminations, there's still 4 players left, including him. Add it down! No way are you doing this right now, Mongraal. No way! Top 3 situation now. Gonna get the time for the minis. And now reloading the double RPG as well. Zooer's gonna go down in another one. Mongraal, are you kidding me?
He finally did it. The grind paid off. He was given his chance to compete and prove everyone who doubted him wrong. But it wasn't over yet. Making it to World Cup was one thing. Now we had to try win it.
Way above him, knocks the structure down, and the player does manage to catch himself and maintain the high ground positioning here. We have some great players still left in this game, but Mongraal with 4 eliminations is looking for number 5, and that was on Nate. We're now down to the final moments, top 5 monster.
He has to fully commit there. Those are the maps that he needs. He's still in the game here. He's gonna go all the way forward, and that's a trade out with the 109 to the face here.
Huge elimination on Takamura. We're into a 1v1, top 4 players now. Mongraal in the ultimate low ground, going up against the pro. It's gotta be Boga. The game 1 winner will not be enough against Mongraal, who does get picked quite a bit. He loses a lot of HP. No more build, but the victory royale goes to the veteran Som.
A very impressive 13th in solos and a 6th in duos made him the most consistent World Cup player across both game modes, taking home a clean $375,000. With World Cup over and a new era of competitive Fortnite would begin, the Fortnite Championship Series, and a switch from duos as the competitive game mode to trios. Mongraal Metro had no intention of splitting, so it was about finding a third player who could match their skill and passion. Enter Benji Fishy, in the formation of one of the most legendary teams in Fortnite, MMB.
No. Dead. Nice. Let's go. Hit knocked. UMP illusion on. Dead. Knocked. Nice.
Would absolutely dominate trios FNCS, coming second, first in the qualifiers, taking home over $100,000 each before the grand finals even started. With these incredible placements, the trio was the clear favourite to take home the $480,000 first place prize. However, the finals did not go as planned.
Where did that kid just go? What? It's invisible!
What?
The mecha is invisible for me!
Against the mechs, there was little even Mongraal, Metro and Benji could do, and they ended up placing 10th in the grand finals. Despite this disappointing finish in the finals, the trio live streaming every single tournament, saw Mongraal and Twitch and YouTube explode, pulling in almost 30,000 average viewers in the month of September, peaking at over 75,000 views, all while his videos would pull in millions and millions of views. Mongraal would continue on this path of putting up solid placements, all while streaming and creating content on everything he played, placing second in squad FNCS, 15th in duo FNCS, and 26th and 16th in the solo FNCS. There had now been 5 FNCSs, and many people began to question Mongraal's position as one of the best players in the world, as he was yet to win a championship with the reintroduction of trios in Chapter 2 Season 4. Many expected Mongraal, Mitro and Benji to reform and run it back again, this time claiming the crowns that were rightfully theirs. However, in a decision that shocked many, Mongraal and Mitro decided to pick up Tayson, the winner of solo FNCS, but still relatively unknown face in the scene, as he did not even compete in the World Cup. The main reason for this pickup was the fact that Mongraal and Mitro were having more than enough firepower needed, an IGL player to tell them what to do and bring a smarter and more controlled approach to the game. This made sense, in theory, but in the game, however,
Oh, Tayson, we're not hearing many comms from the little IGL dude.
I don't know what's going on. Oh, what are you guys doing, man?
What are you doing? I need some comms though.
No, no, we're not even saying anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you said rotate middle zone.
Sorry, we're not IGL, bro.
Not an IGL, sorry.
Same.
Okay.
from these clips alone you would think there is absolutely no chance that this trio would pull off one of the most memorable FNCS wins ever.
He's in there. Let's go!
Mongraal, Mitro and Tayson found themselves in first place by over 60 points with only 4 games remaining. The grand final was all but over until Thomas HD, Anas and Flick decided to change things up, switching their drop spot to begin contesting Mongraal's trio. This would be disastrous. The team would begin struggling, placing 32nd, 21st and 31st in the next 3 games. This would see their lead cut down to only 20 points. Going into the final game of the tournament, at this point there was only one team that could beat them. Janas, Adelex and X-Sweezy, with a very good chance that if they go to the Stark Industries and go down, they will lose their lead. And they made a bold and incredible controversial decision. They landed on Adelex's team, knowing that if they lose this spawn fight they will have thrown their tournament. This right here, this engagement going down in Sweaty Sands is going to determine the FNCS as Trio Grand Championships are going to be crazy. Luckily for them, their gamble pays off. The engagement of the foreign territory. They instead managed to hold down Janus, Adelex and X-Weezy, securing Mongraal's first ever FNCS win. Mongraal finally had his FNCS crown. He was one of the most popular creators on the game. What could go wrong? Sadly, after this FNCS win, Mongraal would struggle to continue this same level of domination. Instead, battling for first, he would now struggle to even make the grand finals. He would also begin to stream and upload less, going entire months without posting any content. But what happened? One theory is that his insane mechanics and aggression was no longer enough for Fortnite competitive, was progressing and you could no longer get off by sheer mechanics alone. This is supported by Tayson, who despite winning FNCS instantly split with Mongraal and Mitro. Be wrong though, never made an official retirement post. He clearly has the talent and passion to make it happen. If Mongraal returns to competitive Fortnite and the community will welcome him back with open arms, he has created some of the most legendary content on the game and is undeniably one of the all-time greatest.